I love that one video. Have you ever seen that video where the dude's driving and his girlfriend's like asleep next to him, and he's right behind that. There's a big, large truck pulling another truck, but they face the truck towards traffic.
Yeah.
So he like looks over and he like wakes up and he's like, babe, there's a truck coming. And she like wakes up and starts screaming like, ah!
Why would he wake her like, hey, what's she gonna do? I know my dad did it to me growing up. I was sleeping, like, he says, a fire! And I woke up fucking scared as shit. There was like no smoking either.
Why would your dad do that?
I don't know.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Dude, my grandpa used to, it'd be dead quiet. I walk into a room and it's like, and he just go, bah, bah.
What?
He would just scream real loud. Dude, maybe this is where I get it from. Maybe it's just, maybe I've always been like this.
This is generational.
Yeah.
Your grandpa taught you how
yeah,
to be
he would just like, it'd just be dead quiet and he would just go, bang! And scare the fuck out of me. I would freak out.
The other day, I was playing I was playing Yakuza on the Steam Deck. I'm playing Yakuza Kiwami, whatever the fuck, or Kimawi. What'd you say?
That's the newest one, right?
I think it's the first one. I don't know what the fuck it is.
The latest one's like a drug.
They're all on PlayStation now this month.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. But I've been playing one of them in the Steam Deck and talking about falling asleep. I was like holding my Steam Deck in bed, and I was just sideways.
Oh my god!
And the Steam Deck is fucking massive.
So you like this?
So I'm like this, and I'm like falling asleep.
You hurt your eyes. Though.
And I fucking I fell asleep, and the Steam Deck like tipped over, and like the joystick hit me like right in the fucking
my
eye.
god! How?
I was like, bah! And it's like, what the fuck?
Was it like you had it like propped up against your bed so it could like falling?
No, it was just like I was holding it. I was like holding it.
Oh,
like
and you did this slow.
And then I fell asleep, and my hand slowly faded, and then it just hit me in the fucking eye.
Have you ever been like laying in bed with your phone up here?
Yeah.
And then you just, for whatever reason, something that possessed you to just drop it, and then it just smash you right in the nose.
Fuck me. Sorry.
You Puerto Ricans love to sneeze like that. I swear.
What do you mean? That's the.
With that said, theme song.
Thank you, Tay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I know.
welcome back to Drunken Ship Podcast. What episode is this? 98?
98, baby.
98, fuck.
Episode 98.
Put us in retirement home.
Yeah, I knew it.
Get us some nice tennis balls for the walker.
I have a couple tennis balls in my car.
I used to have some. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a fuck around episode. We're just going
gonna chat.
Chat.
We're just gonna catch up.
Yeah.
It's been kind of like a really active fucking couple
tired.
of weeks for us. Yeah, I mean, I'm never been more tired.
All right, so context. We just did a live panel last week at the Queen City Anime Convention, and boys, how's the reception? How do you guys think? How we do here?
I think the panel went fucking great.
I came here to do a show and left.
You did, yeah, you did.
We were there.
You just like my dad. Just you come in and then you do what you need to do and dip.
This is my sister's first con.
How'd she enjoy it?
Yeah, she liked it.
She probably didn't like it. Literally, you were there for probably 2 hours.
Yeah, she said she liked it, but it's like one of those things where I should have came later because the con is so small. I should have came part of like what?
Should have came earlier?
Later.
What do you mean later?
Like probably like
later in the week. Like you should have came Saturday.
No. I mean like during the day. Because the con is so small.
The close ended at 5.
I think you mean earlier.
Huh?
The close ended at 5.
Yeah, I know that. But I want to come for the show. But to walk around, you just walk around once and you're done.
Oh,
yeah,
I see what you mean.
Like, it ain't a lot of things to.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
For that day you showed up, there was nothing happening.
Yeah,
so.
for like after I show her around, I just basically waiting around for the time for us to get a panel.
I did see when I was walking around, there was a couple people. They're like, yeah, there's no animazement or anything like that. It's like
I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like that vibe.
Yeah, it's I think it's like a good size. It's not overbearing, which is good. It's not like crazy to get in there. It's not crazy to leave.
Mm-hmm. But the thing that I like is that there's always some downtime to chill out. Because I don't really go to panels or like the events at convention centers. Because the only times that I've been to have been like really big conventions, like MacFest and shit like that, and it's always like way too full and like uncomfortable. I like Queen City Anime Con size because I can go to the vendor hall, I can chill out, I can just look at the figures for like 6 hours, talk to cosplayers.
6 hours.
The amount of like zen that I get from just like being sat in a corner and then just like watching cosplayers fuck around is so much fun for me.
It's just funny.
I just like watching people.
I got a few compliments for my Loki costume. People liked it.
You look kind of daddy as hell in that costume. No, you look good in the costume. I'm sorry.
Thanks. I got about like 34 compliments. Some guy made a reference that I completely forgot all about.
Pull your microphone up.
Yeah.
Someone made a reference that I completely forgot about.
Oh my god, so much better. Yeah, let me fix it for you.
Put it like right in there.
Why are you so close to me? Why are you so close to me?
You just want to get close.
No, I want to. You're right.
Mine is always loose though.
Yeah, these microphone stands, they need to get a little bit more.
My watch is stuck in the mic.
What?
It's like stuck.
You remember when I hit your lips with this?
Yeah,
microphone?
dude, and I died. They put me in the.
Put you in the ICU?
Yeah, they put me in the quarantine zone.
That you were actually patient 0 for COVID?
Dude, I was patient 0 for monkeypox.
You know what's funny with monkeypox? I am not paying attention to it at all.
I'm not fucking worried.
It's not real.
I don't know.
It's fake. It's fake. They made it up.
And the reason I'm not worried because it's not real. I'm not worried. I'm not like a fucking
Just getting
monkeypox.
anxiety. I hate how fucking close it is.
I don't know why. I don't know why everyone's free. I'm not a monkey, so I'm not gonna freak out here.
What?
Monkeypox?
Can Goku get monkeypox?
Dude, I think he might be patient 0 for monkeypox.
Son Goku. Anyway, yeah, Queen City Anime Con was fucking great. Me and Crockett went there. We were there every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Dude, it's such a small place though.
We were just hanging out, man.
Just chilling.
Like it was.
You'd be surprised of how much you could if you. No, there's the concept of the con as a whole, but in that you make your own little adventures.
Yeah,
and we 100%. Saturday, Jesus
Saturday
Christ.
was fucking crazy. So Friday we went there, and Friday I was only there for like 3 hours, and I was just kind of like getting. I saw the vendor hall. The vendor hall was really great. I saw a sword that I wanted. I bought it on Saturday, or I bought it on Friday. But Friday, like the first day of the con, you always like just see what's happening, and then you get food. You get like the special food that they have at the place. They had like food trucks this year. I think they had like Katsu Mart and like a K-Dog play. They were really great. On Friday and Saturday, they were fucking bobbing. It was so much shit.
Boba.
They had so I got some food and then I just walked around with Crockett.
The only person I think got probably barbecue at a convention.
Dude, okay, listen, I don't want to fucking hear it. How long did you wait for fucking food at the convention?
Oh, dude, forever.
I
was standing outside for at least like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I sweated my entire body weight off.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got to the con late. You were already waiting for food.
Yeah.
I got food, ate the food, walked into the
I know.
Hall, talked to like 4 or 5 people, walked around all over the place.
Define barbecue. What is barbecue?
It was just a brisket sandwich. It was just like
they did literally make the brisket as soon as you order? Because that takes a while.
It was already done.
There was no one in line. No one wanted barbecue.
Yeah, because they had a katsu cart and like fucking.
What is that?
It's like fried chicken cutlets and fried pork cutlets, like the Japanese way.
Okay, gotcha.
And so like people were all waiting for the fucking katsu cart, nerds. And I was just like, oh, there's that place.
What'd you say?
He said nerds.
Nerds.
At the anime convention?
Oh, Japanese food. I want Japanese. Oh, come on.
You're surprised?
Yeah, I am surprised.
That people wanted the Japanese food at the Japanese convention?
What is this energy that you're giving off right now?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to admit.
Fun,
he's a big weeb, but he doesn't want to admit it.
Am I? Because I don't know shit about anime.
You were the founding fathers of reading Naruto.
What?
You're reading One Piece?
You're reading One Piece,
yeah, the
Naruto.
basic shit, but I don't know the outlandish shit people be talking about. Like, I don't know what Demon Slayer is, or
you don't know what Demon Slayer is,
or
you're missing out. What do you do, Tay?
He can't tell us what Demon Slayer is, but he can tell us like what happened to Superman in issue like 334.
That's more interesting.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, people were just waiting for the fucking like katsu cart, and like the food, the sandwiches were delicious. I sold a few bites of a Crockett's sandwich.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about that fucking sandwich. So I got the tonkatsu.
Yeah.
It was okay. But we got 2 sandwiches.
Yeah.
We got a spicy sandwich,
Spicy
which
chicken
was a
sandwich
terrible idea.
in the middle of like the summer ass heat.
It was probably 100 degrees outside, and I come in and I'm on my deathbed. I'm sweating. I bite into the regular sandwich. I'm like, okay, it's okay. Just try and drink some water. And then there's the second sandwich is left, and it was so good.
Yeah, it was a delicious sandwich.
But it was so bad for like trying to cool down. I was like, oh, I've just escalated this into like 3 times than what it was before.
I remember Crockett took a bite of the sandwich and he did that Idris Elba cough from Hot Wings. Just fuck.
You make that sound.
What the fuck? I love that video so much. But yeah, no, it was great. But the reason I go to the barbecue place, you never go to the place where that's fucking full because you're gonna be there for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
If you need sustenance, because all I need was food just to be able to like walk around the con and not die, you go to the place that has the least amount of people that looks okay. That was the barbecue place.
What'd you get? You got a brisket sandwich?
I got a brisket sandwich. I ate my sandwich. I walked over to the food clubs, to the food trucks, ordered my food, walked back, ate my sandwich, was at the convention for an hour and a half, and then you finally walked over to the fucking food
I want to
truck.
preference that I did get my K-Dogs a long time ago.
The K-Dogs were tasty.
They were really good.
That was a K-Dog.
A K-Dog is like it was a corn dog, but it had like cheese, like this really stringy cheese on the inside of it. And then it had like, I think meat in there too. And then it was like,
Just like some
breaded with like
Some Korean style corn dog.
it was like breaded with some kind of like little dust. It was
Panko
dusted
bread?
with something
It was like dusted
panko.
with sugar. And it had a little
What
bit
the
of sugar.
fuck?
And then
What do you mean, what the fuck? Ted?
Sugar on
It
the
was like dusted with a little bit of... It's sweet
no,
and
I'm not
savory.
done.
What do you mean?
I'm not done. And then it had sprinkles of potato on it,
Yeah.
little diced up square potatoes, and then to top it all off, hot Cheetos.
That
Dust.
sounds terrible.
Dude, it was really good.
It was delicious.
It was insane to try to eat it inside. That thing should have been outside only.
Because it crumbles all over.
Oh
the
my
place
god,
as
it
you
was
bite
the
into it.
messiest thing. I had to get like a little like dish to eat it like under me.
You sound like one of those shitty TikTok trendy foods you ate.
I think it might be like a
I
TikTok.
don't think so.
Makes me so angry.
I
dude.
think it's it was tasty because it's like super stringy. You're a hater. You're a
Nah, you
goddamn
don't
hater.
pick fucking. This is someone who fucking genuinely loves food,
Yeah.
and cooking. Sugar doesn't go well with that.
Dude, it's not
Dude,
even nine.
it-
It's not even 9 o'clock.
It was like the batter is like lightly covered with a little bit of like sugar. So when you bite into it, it tastes like sweet, and then the savory comes in, and sweet and savory work really well.
That's why you make like a honey breaded corn dog. That's what it's for, not just your fucking sugar cane or whatever they're using.
What's the difference? What's the difference between
No,
a honey bread and
because
corn
it's
dog?
blending the bread because
It-
they
it-
only
it-
use it for fucking garnish a little bit. It does not work.
The sugar was baked into. It was like baked
Nah,
into
that's-
I
the
don't
batter.
think it was sugar.
Yeah, it
Mine
can't
had
be
sugar.
sugar.
Mine had. A little
I
bit
don't
of
think it was
sugar.
sugar though.
Mine was sweet.
Must be. Was it sea salt?
No, it was sugar. It was sweet. The half.
I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was sweet.
You got something different than I did.
Yeah,
The
it must
half
have been.
beef, half cheese one was dusted with a little bit of sugar.
Maybe all the fucking Cheeto dust on it
Yeah.
covered the
Yours
sweetness.
probably didn't have. Mine had a little bit of sugar, and it's not enough. It's not enough to overpower and make it super sweet. It's just a little sprinkle, and it just adds a little bit of like texture to the whole situation, and it's delicious.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what you think it is.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, you ever been? They put sugar on fucking Wingstop fries. I'm like, what the fuck you guys doing?
Wingstop puts
sugar on it. Yeah, and I was like, don't do that.
That's for color.
No.
You don't taste it.
You do taste it.
No, you don't.
Sugar.
I
It's
used to
Sweeter than
date a
normal
girl. She put sugar on her spaghetti.
Yeah, she black.
Yeah, people do it.
No, but
A lot of black people do that. I don't know why black people do
that's
that.
insane. What are you doing?
I know people that do this.
Yeah.
Put sugar in
It's
it.
a-
You know, like that's one of the few things like you don't fucking do that.
No, I will
Yeah.
say.
I will agree with the sugar on the spaghetti, but like,
What the fuck? What are you doing?
what do you mean? No. I will agree with you on the sugar on the
Oh
spaghetti.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
love it. I think it's dumb. But I don't know. Sugar goes well on a lot of savory things.
I guess, but I was like, "Damn, that's gotta be
It's
awful, dude.
Bloody
Awful.
chemistry. It's just chemistry.
It,
Sweet
like,
and savory.
what was it?
I
You
am
know how,
offended.
Like ravioli, it's like sweet. It has a sweet flavor to it.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. It's gross. And in fact, no, I'm sorry. Beefaroni. Remember that? How that tastes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what sugar spaghetti tastes like. It's not.
I like beefaronis though.
Stop it.
What do you mean stop? What is this? Every time that we talk about food, it turns into this.
Because you guys' food opinions are shitty as fuck.
No, they're fine. You're just a traditionalist when it comes. You expand your
This
palate.
man eats beefaroni. Come on.
Yeah, expand
Dude,
your. I don't love
you guys got
beefaroni.
beefaroni.
I'm not sitting here like,
like that laugh.
craving beefaronis, but I'll eat some fucking beefaronis
I like that.
if I
little
gotta.
laugh. You're
What?
like,
Me?
You got beefaroni?
yeah, you're like,
I'm not like searching out cans of fucking beefaroni.
Did it follow you home?
that's immediately what I thought. Like,
You saw that reference?
Yeah, it's fine if you eat it. It's fine. Most things taste fine. I don't know.
when is the food podcast coming, guys?
Yeah,
when are we
exactly.
going side project here with the food podcast? Anyway,
Call it side dish.
anyway, enough about the fucking.
No,
food.
about the goddamn food.
The food was okay.
Open your goddamn mind.
It was all right. Nothing to really write home about.
Yeah.
The boba was pretty good, I guess. Anyway, Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday was kind of like the big heavy day for us because we got to the con, and we were just me and Crockett had brought our camera gear and we were like recording.
Oh my god,
Like-
we were lugging around. Like Bryan was lugging around. I swear to God, a 6-pound camera.
Yeah, and like all of this shit that you see, I pretty much took with me. Like everything that's in my back, my 4 lenses, my camera, lugged that shit around in the backpack. Talk to cosplayers, like say hi, hand out business cards. Hey, can we get a shot of you? And that's like the fun part of the con.
How many business cards you gave out?
However many you gave me, minus like maybe 20 of those.
And only 10 subbed.
Not only 10. We talked to a lot of people, but that's kind of what to be expected. Crockett forgot to hand out business cards for like the first half of the day.
Probably overwhelmed.
Whoa.
You did.
I didn't forget.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened?
I did. Well, no, it wasn't half the day. It was like a few people I forgot to.
You still have more? Who has the box?
I do.
You still have more?
It's all in my camera bag.
Yeah.
It's probably where I'd be handing them out.
Yeah. But we had a great time. We were walking all over the place, shooting people. I shot some B-roll.
Shot
The
a
real
lot of
fun.
B-roll, yeah.
Shot a lot of B-roll. The real fun started when we got there. Well, the Chainsaw Man meetup was really fun. I know nothing about Chainsaw Man. I haven't read the fucking anime. I know nothing about it.
See,
But Crockett dragged me in to be the photographer for the Chainsaw Man
So for
meetup.
your Instagram story, did you not get any photos of yourself?
No, because this fucking man organized the meetup and then at some point was just like, oh shit, I gotta get more people. And then ran out of the room.
No,
and was
I'll
gone
tell
for
it-
like 30 minutes.
Sounds like you put in your story like, does someone have videos or photos of me? Like, what happened?
so
He was there.
all right. So this is what happens when you're a content creator. You don't shoot. You don't shoot yourself a whole lot. I was too busy and I was too worried about getting content for this channel. So I was like, I was behind the camera the entire day and I was just shooting constantly.
So did you?
So I really didn't have It was me more or less
Yeah.
stopping people and asking for me to get their photo or not really photo,
Just video.
videos. And only like a couple people recognized me. Like I had a couple people who were like, "Oh, are you Dingy?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." You're like, "Can we get a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, absolutely."
Forgot he was in cosplay the whole time.
Yeah, I was just wearing a suit
Yeah.
with a wig on, and I was like, "Yeah, can I get your photo?" And then I'd carry around those big saws with me, which I can I say. So me and Bryan busted our ass
We did.
painting those saws, and they looked so good. And then made me feel so reassuring about the job that we did. When I had like a few people come up and ask me how I made them.
Yeah.
And then I had a couple people ask me or just tell me that they were really cool props.
Yeah, no, it was fucking sick. The day before. So this is the reason why we're also tired. The day before the con, I got home from work and Crockett showed up to my place and we painted those goddamn blades for like 6 hours.
6 hours.
We were there from like 5 to like 11 p.m.
Could not believe
Painting.
that. Yeah, I could not believe it took that long.
Had a great time. On Thursday, we woke up early, did the show. Then on that Thursday, I had to shoot something at night. We had to shoot the interview for
Oh
Christopher
yeah, all
and Allie.
right. Hang on. So Wednesday,
Yeah,
we both go to work, and then we both come home, and then I go to Bryan's house. We paint for like 7 hours.
yeah, it was a lot.
I still have paint on me. That spray paint was like glitter.
Yeah, it got fucking everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere. On my shoes, on my watch, in my mouth, my
Yeah.
eyes, everywhere.
Got everywhere.
That's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday,
We
we
wake
wake
up-
up at 8:30 to come do the show last week. That was a Toonami episode that you all need to go watch because it's like our best episode yet. We did that, and then that same day I go to work. I don't know what you did the rest of the day, but I go to work.
Oh, I think I went and clean. Like had to get.
Just
had to go
clean
get
your
air.
house.
Well, I had to get my cosplay ready, and then had to go and clean stuff.
Yeah. I had a full ass day of work. Then I go home, pick up the equipment, go to the convention center on Thursday, interview Christopher and Allie, which, by the way, thank you so much for doing the interview. Shoot that, get home, cut it together, edit it, upload it, wake up on Friday at like 11, go to the con, be there for like a few hours.
I was there.
Repeat you were there like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
11 a.m. And then on Saturday, fucking run around, talk to people, talk to cosplayers, give out business cards, just meet people.
Can I
do the Chainsaw Man meetup?
Let me tell you about that Chainsaw Man meetup. So I was in a Discord chat, the Queen City Discord chat, and I was coordinating. And to make a meetup, someone has to host it.
Yeah.
So someone has to be in charge of it. And it's kind of like, once that person takes that responsibility, it's kind of like, oh no, you're full. It's whatever you want to do with it. And there's no kind of like restrictions. There was an area where I was just told for them to have meet. But it was outside in a park. Well, it was supposed to be at 4:30 on Saturday, and I was the one who submitted the request, and then I was the one in charge of it. And then I had to go find my own photographer, which Bryan gladly accepted that. And
so wait, you made this idea before getting a photographer?
No, because Queen City normally provides photographers.
Oh, okay.
Like last year they provided photographers, but this year there was like I think some budget cut, and so they couldn't provide like hire photographers.
And honestly, good thing that they didn't give me a photographer, because then that would have been another thing of trying to coordinate with them.
Yeah.
At least you were like attached to the hip.
I was like with you, the whole time.
Yeah.
But so Crockett had to organize the cosplay. So at some point we get to the location. We got rained out. It started thundering and raining, and so we got rained out of going to the park to do the Chainsaw Man photo. So we went over to the pool. Then they kicked us out of the pool because it was raining.
Hang on. No, it's so me and Bryan are just chilling in a lounge, and we're just chilling in this little like bar lounge thing that they have at the hotel. And then we just start slowly we just ran into a bunch of other like Chainsaw Man cosplayers, and we're like, hey, are you guys? And then I recognize a few of them from the Discord. I'm like, hey, are you guys going? They're like, yeah, bro. A few of us are gonna meet up here before we head over there. And then it started raining, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna slowly coordinate everybody into this one room, and then I'm gonna decide what to do with them.
Well, you just told people to meet us over at the lounge.
Yeah, so I get on the Discord, and I just like, anyone in here, just go to this lounge for right now, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. And then so we just slowly start seeing people walk through. I don't know if they saw the Discord or not, because not everyone's on that Discord. Yeah. It's only like a select few people.
But I feel like the Chainsaw Man cosplayers were slowly aggregating where there were Chainsaw Man cosplays.
I mean, if one person would know like two other people there, and then they would text them and tell them to come. And then we're all just like, we've slowly taken over this entire bar of just all these cosplayers. And so we're like, we start kind of coordinating, like, oh, okay, there's like a pool that we can take us shots in. That's like it's like an inside area that had a pool table and everything.
Yeah. And
then outside that a pool. So we're like, all right, we're all gonna go over there. I have no idea how to explain this to people, but I try to get on Discord and be like, hey guys, anyone in here?
I'm going to take over this story because at this point, I don't think that you were like aware of anything that you were doing.
No, go for it.
We're in the lounge. We're meeting people. Chainsaw Man cosplays are going on. We are easily telling them to like, hey, let's go to this pool area because there's like 15 of us at that point. Let's go to this pool area. We go to the pool. We take the wide shots. Before I start taking shot, Crockett, for some reason, looks me in the eyes with panic, just like complete urgency. He just goes like, I gotta go find more people. This isn't enough. There's like 15 of us. It's like, this isn't enough. Crockett looks me in the eye and goes like, I gotta go. I'm gonna run around the lobby and find people. He literally says that and then immediately is gone. Just legs it outside of the lobby. For 35 minutes, I am left alone.
It was 4 o'clock. It was 4 o'clock when I left.
Half an hour. It was half a fucking hour.
He probably took a shit. He just didn't.
I'm in there fighting for my life.
So Crockett is just like, I gotta go find more people. He legs it out of the room.
Why'd you leave? What was the point of that?
So what I did not want to happen was because it kind of stopped raining. It was sprinkling. What I didn't want to happen is a bunch of people go outside, go all the way out there, and then we just wasn't there. And then I was in charge of it. Yeah. So what I wanted to do. This is just full play. I'm a half a bottle of soju in at this point. So I'm just in I'm like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so I run around and I just start looking. I start running up and down the halls, and I just
leaves me in a room full of 15 Chainsaw Man cosplayers, an anime that I know nothing about, and he just leaves me wrangling a whole bunch groups of nerds. And people started saying, "Oh, when do we start taking the picture?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know." Crockett left. He started running. So at some point, I just had to. Crockett's. I don't know where he is. I text him. It's just like, "Yo, where are you at?" No response. 10 minutes later, are you coming? No response.
What are you doing?
I texted you
I don't know.
3 times.
I don't know.
texted
I don't know
you 3
about that.
times. Texted you no response for
I know.
3 times.
I was like, I know you. I know. I responded to the, "Hey, we're at the pool, or
I
should we go outside, or should we do it
Oh,
inside?"
he got receipts.
I will pull this shit up.
I don't
swear
remember
to God.
seeing any of those.
I swear
Anyway,
to God.
so I run. I'm literally running up to people. There was this girl sitting on the ground that was in a Makima cosplay, and I just run up to her like sweaty, like a maniac. She's a character from the show.
The red hair girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are only 2 characters in the
I
show.
run up and I'm standing over her. I'm like, "Hey, are you going to the meetup?" She's like, "There was a meetup?" I'm like, "Yeah. We're meeting at the pool." And then there's like, I found like, I just like, I explain it as quick as possible. And then I just running down the hall and then ran into another person. And I'm like, "Oh, hey, are you going to the thing?" And they're like, "Yeah, I was about to head out there." I'm like, don't go. And then I try to explain, like, we're at the pool. If you go down this hall and go right, left.
I can't fucking find it. But
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I know.
Anyway, no, don't look. Anyway, so I found like a couple people that were going, and
you did find a couple of people.
Bryan,
So-
was it his chat or
It was
ours?
one of the two. I checked both of them. I couldn't find it immediately.
Expose his ass.
I'll post it later. But he was running while he was out finding people. There were like 15 Makimas and Denjis looking at me going like, "Oh, what's happening with the pictures?"
No,
you
you can't
shut
say
the fuck
you
up.
can't say that you didn't have a slow amount of people. When I left, there was a slow amount of people kind of coming back through. They're like, "Hey,
4 more people came in.
Yeah,
It was
well, that's
like 4 or
good.
5. It was good. I'm not saying it was bad, but now I'm suddenly here, like looking in the eyes of like 15 Makimas and Denjis and like Power, whatever the fuck their names are, and look, it's like, what are we gonna do with the pictures? When do we start? I just went like, all right, I guess everybody just stand in a group and then we'll start taking pictures. And so by the time that you got back to when we were taking the pictures, I had taken like 100 photos.
I know you got some really good photos that I
Yeah.
did not get to get in." And this is also why I'm like, if anyone got any photos of me, just personally me, can you please send them to me?
And I was like fucking throwing myself on the ground.
Dude,
I was fucking
the
kneeling.
fucking-
I was like laying on the ground.
The
camera up. It was
Weezer,
fucking,
the
yeah,
Weezer meme, that thing has been floating around
so funny.
so much that's been a real big hit lately. With
I knew that the moment someone said do the Weezer pose, I knew that it was gonna be a banger.
What's that?
It's like 4 Chainsaw Mans just standing there like the album cover. Of the
it's
band
perfect
Weezer.
because it's 3 Chainsaw Mans and a Katana Man, and they're all just standing there, and I'm like, damn, that's a perfect picture.
It's so fucking funny.
It's a Weezer Blue album.
There's a Katana Man too.
Yeah, he's like Denji Man's like foil.
There's like a bunch
Crockett,
of.
I mean, Tay.
I'm
Look at Superman. Look at anything that
fucking
happens in
lost.
any other comics.
I don't know nothing about this fucking show or
Yeah.
what the hell this is.
Me neither, but I
I didn't know there was mans at every fucking thing out there. There's a Screwdriver Man.
maybe.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. They could do it.
They're called
I can do
devils. They have like certain powers.
No, it's kind of attributes. But it's funny because like every so often you act lost as if you pick up a fucking issue of Superman and there's not like a goddamn like leprechaun that can do magic.
Yeah, there's a
reality.
leprechaun. His name is
Yeah.
But he's not a leprechaun. He's a fucking imp. He's actually Superman, one of the strongest villains.
The strongest?
Yeah, he's powerful as fuck.
Yeah, because he can alter reality.
Yeah, he's like
strongly.
godly level.
He's
Is-
strong, but you can't
is
look me in
Sasquatch
the eye
in
and
this?
say that
What?
Is Sasquatch and
Santa
Superman?
Claus is a DC character.
Pisses me off. Santa Claus is a character in the Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, you told me about that. I was like,
Was
what
he
the
shoot
fuck?
reindeers or some shit? What is it?
No, it's like the power of hell.
What you were saying?
But you can't fucking look me in the eye and tell me about that goddamn imp and then just be like, what? When we tell you about Katana Man and Chainsaw Man. They're on the same plane of logic, my guy. You got a guy that can shoot green shit out of his head.
Can I tell you guys about the author? Because his author is fucking. What's his name's Fujimoto.
Yeah.
And this dude, is bonkers. This dude is from the anime alone.
Yeah.
It is insane, right? It's an insane concept, which anime mostly is. But this dude has videos on YouTube where he's trying to like levitate.
So dude, crazy.
And dude, so we're talking about this on the Discord. There's a whole thing. He has like a bunch of different stuff, but he has like 3 or 4 videos of where he's trying to like levitate off the ground. And then there was this one instance where
his name is Tatsuki Fujimoto.
Yeah, and then there's one instance where he makes a profile picture, or he makes a fake profile, says it's his little sister, but it's him, and then he pretends to talk to her.
Why?
I don't know, but this is the author of Chainsaw Man.
That's really funny.
It's the most unhinged thing ever, but I love it.
That's really fucking funny. Yeah, Chainsaw Man is like, you like One Piece. One Piece is like the most ridiculous anime ever.
We were talking about this last week about it, the fucking ridiculous.
Which, by the way, the most ridiculous anime ever. So much fun to read up on the lore. So much fun to read up on the One Piece lore.
I think it's the only manga that actually takes appreciation of his fucking lore or whatever.
I don't think so.
It's like his world.
I don't think so.
One Piece characters, like some of those characters, can literally have their own show if they wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of manga that does that though. One Piece is just like prolific. It's like big. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. But yeah, the logic, like Imp and fucking Chainsaw Man, same plane of logic. Same thing. Yeah. They're both crazy.
Anyway, the Chainsaw Man meetup once I got back there and we started taking videos, we had everyone line up. That was a lot of fun. I got a lot of awesome shots. I think I got so much footage of Chainsaw Man cosplayers.
That was a lot, yeah.
That I'm gonna make its own little video. So I'm gonna make a video just for Queen City.
And then a video for the chainsaw.
And just I'm gonna throw it all together, but a video just for Queen City and then a Chainsaw Man special.
Yeah. It was really fun. Everyone that showed up at the Chainsaw Man meetup was like super fun.
Yeah.
It was a great time. And then on Sunday we did the panel.
Wait, that night didn't end after that.
Oh yeah. We went to like a fucking K-pop lounge party. At the bar in the lounge.
So then you actually saw. So we posted one video to the Instagram video, the Instagram story. God, I'm tired. Anyway, yeah, we
posted one video. Like I was just fucking grooving. Great time. We got a lot of good footage there. Crockett closed out the goddamn con almost.
Yeah. So then I got swept up again.
Got kidnapped by another Makima.
I got swept up, and then I got it, and then somehow ended up into a drag show. I wasn't allowed to film it, so I didn't get any shots of that.
Drag shows are a lot of fun.
And then after that, I was into I got some shots of this crazy rave. This is at midnight too, and I'm like dead tired. And I'm like,
fucking trying to keep it together. And then on Sunday we woke up, did it all again, and did the panel, which I think the panel was like, it was a huge success in my opinion.
If anyone saw me Sunday morning. Before the panel, I just want to say I'm sorry. I was a pile of human garbage.
He was a Denji sitting in the lounge trying to fucking hold his breakfast together.
Dude, I got 2 bottles of water and then got one of those free like energy rehydration things and
the rowdy energy
drained them things just to like kind of recover. I was like, holy crap! Because I went to the stupid like rave thing and then drove home, and that took like 35 minutes, and then drove back in that morning early. And
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, and then the panel we filled out the room, which I didn't expect was going to happen.
I did.
Shut the hell up.
No, I did.
I'm sure. Yeah. I knew that we were going to I expected like half the room full.
In fact, when I was walking, the minute you guys, I think, you texted me like, "Where am I?"
Yeah.
I don't know why I left, but
you had to get water or Mountain Dew or something.
Yeah. I was walking. I heard people talk to Tanami panel. Like, it's a Tanami panel right now. You want to go to it? I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm the one of the co-hosts," and they like literally like ran over there or whatever.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Like a group of.
And then a
people.
guy stopped me like, "You know who you're talking to right now?"
Yeah. It was like a moment, like, "Hey, I'm the guy." I was like,
I'm actually there.
Yeah.
But it was super fun. Like I didn't expect that. I thought we were gonna like maybe like 5 or 10 people, but we filled out the room.
I think we may have needed a bigger room.
Yeah, some people walked in and left because they couldn't sit. Like 5 people walked in and left because they couldn't sit.
I hold back. I won't say anything.
What do you mean? Okay.
I don't like that. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. If you guys are watching right now and you guys came out to the panel, thank you so much. That was a ton of fun. We had a couple Faith was trying to come watch us, and then couldn't get into the con because
Can we
she
give
didn't
her
have.
a shout out, by the way?
Yeah.
That
If
made
anyone,
my day, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
it what?
It made my day.
Damn.
So Faith, one of our friends from college, and then one of the fans for the show, actually made us some fan art. I don't know, Bryan, if you wanted to edit this in. Yeah, edit it in. That's some of our like first fan art. I think we've had a couple pieces before where someone drew me drinking hot milk.
What?
What the fuck drew you drinking hot milk? What are you talking about?
Kira, there was a story I told about like playing football,
Yeah.
and then like who would put like and who would else drink other than water when you're playing a sport? And I'm like, if you drink hot milk, and she drew that. That was
do
like
remember that, yeah.
I think it was some of the first fan art we actually had, but we appreciate the fan art. If you guys want to send us some fan art, please send it our way, and we'll do like a fan art Friday or something like that.
Yeah, it was really cool. So Faith, thank you so much, and I'm sorry you couldn't make it to the con.
Damn,
but the fan art was really good.
Yeah,
And the
making
con
some
was,
real. Go ahead.
making some real big boy moves.
Make some real big moves. Think about it. We did a live show and we got fan art.
Yeah.
What the
So
hell?
we were all just like very happy, kind of over the moon with the way that like the whole weekend played out. And I've never been busier. I like was busy since Wednesday of last week, and I'm like the shell of a man that I used to be. I can't wait to rest up.
I did not recover from the con until last night after I ate a whole pizza and then promptly fell asleep on the couch right afterwards.
That's self-care, baby.
And then woke up late as hell today because I thought you said 8:30. Because it's always been, because usually we always do 8:30 because there's a coffee shop connected to this place and it doesn't open until 8:30. So if we do a live show, or not a live show, if we do an early show.
Man, your brain is like firing on all cylinders.
I know.
It doesn't know which one to go in. But yeah, I think to wrap up the convention conversation, we had a great time. I think that Queen City Anime Con, definitely like the most fun that I've had in like on a convention environment in like a few years. And
yeah,
I liked it a lot. And the pictures come out great, the videos come out great, the footage come out great, and had a great time. So thank you for Christopher and Ali for putting together a good convention. What else have you been up to? You've been quiet today.
Yeah.
Doing all right?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Everything.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about
Okay.
All right.
it. Yeah. I'm just here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Have you been playing anything cool?
Nope.
I've been playing Valhalla, and that's pretty sweet.
You've been playing Valhalla.
Yeah, I got
Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Yeah, I got the PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Extra
The premium,
Plus,
whatever thing.
Premium. Give me a big kiss on the lips, Sony. I got that
The
edition.
PlayStation Premium Sloppy
And
Toppy
it-
600.
Yeah, I got the Sloppy Toppy 600 from PlayStation. So it has a little slew of little games that you can download. So I downloaded like 12 games, but I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and that
I'm surprised that you like that game.
But you have
I really didn't think it was that gonna be like, me get into it, but it's pretty fun because it's like you are like, I like games where you start kind of like from ground zero and then you kind of build up your own like little world and everything. But like there's like you travel to England and then like you start building like a little a settlement
Yeah.
and kind of slowly like keep growing that settlement and you're in charge of it all. And I'm like,
Wait, Valhalla's a Viking one.
Yeah.
It's more
Huh.
of an RPG than everything.
Interesting.
I think one of the crazy concepts is like you can go on raids and kill people, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's
Assassin's
kind
Creed
kinda
kind of
evil.
lost its meaning as it
Yeah,
went on.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure did.
It's more like a war than anything.
when they did Vikings, I'm like, that is so off like the beat of Assassin's Creed because it's the most like assassin thing.
Assassin.
No,
yeah.
like I noticed, like as they go forward in time, the less assassin they become.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised they never done like a modern day, like John Wick esque.
No,
Dude, I thought
Creed
that
game or
that's what they were going to after.
in
like,
Assassin's
Desmond.
Creed 3, if you remember Desmond, when you would switch over to Desmond's character,
You had a couple of like
you-
stealth segments.
yeah, and it was like
Yeah.
modern day and it was stealth. And then people always thought like after that one they were gonna do a futuristic one.
They
I
where
just
thought
they're
they were,
dropped
like,
I thought they were going to
instead-
turn into Splinter Cell. That's what I thought they were leading to.
Same
What?
company, right?
Because Ubisoft also does Splinter Cell. So I thought that like Assassin's Creed would eventually turn into like a subset of Splinter Cell.
Who develops Assassin's Creed? Because Ubisoft's the publisher. Who develops Assassin's Creed?
I forgot the name of the company.
It's like a well-known studio or anything.
Yeah, I think it used to be.
Does
Let me
it?
look
I
up.
think it has to bounce around because
Is
of
it in-house?
all of it in house. To doubt it. There's two. They were releasing them like yearly.
That's like me.
for a
with-
while.
It's Ubisoft Montreal. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
So
it's
it is.
in-house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a main IP.
It's like it's in house. It's just like a.
Was there one last year?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there was no one Assassin's Creed last year.
After
That was Valhalla. Valhalla was last year.
Oh, really? I thought it was like a couple years
I
ago.
thought it was 2 years ago.
I
I thought what game they said they could take a break on? Was it?
I think it was
Call of
after
Duty?
Valhalla. I think they said.
think it was Assassin's Creed because the yearly release model is not working.
Dude, I
out for
fell
them.
off. What is the one with Unity? After that, like I can't do this.
I
Anymore.
fell off after fucking 3.
3. I like
3.
3. People don't like that game. But
I like the third one.
Third
I
one
could
was so
not play the
good.
fourth one.
That was
Could not
tough.
play the fourth one.
Yeah, Charlotte me
Black
borrowed.
Flag.
Oh, I never played that one, but I heard that one.
Apparently, that's people's favorite.
Yeah,
It's because they like the ship combat. I fucking hate this.
it was the last good one since what Valhalla is.
Yeah.
Origin, I really wanted to get into Origin because Origin had
The cool Egypt theme.
yeah, that and I'm like you got to fight Egyptian gods and I was looking for a Tim the entire time.
It caught my eye when it came out, but I just never bought it.
I knew you were gonna say something.
I just get them on sale now, but like even, the game is just too fucking big. Like I don't have time to.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
was
problem with
literally that was the first time I ever felt like extremely overwhelmed.
No, it was Odyssey that like people said this is too big for its own good. Like just doing generic side
If they
quests.
made it any bigger,
Just blow.
Valhalla fixes this problem apparently.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's big, but it's not like. It's not annoying about it. It's
can't
not
do
like
it.
overly big. It's nothing like. I never played Odyssey, but Origins was. If Odyssey was bigger than Origins, that's like.
I never played Origins.
There's no way you would have even
People
got
like that
unlocked
game.
the entire
No.
map.
No, I think that like the Ubisoft like game design is like not good
It's a
now.
it's their thing. I think they're just tired of it. Yeah.
No, but there's like a lot of design elements in that are like are kind of antiquated because they just like refuse to innovate on them. Like
Yeah.
Far Cry has
cutter.
been the same game since 3.
I never played Far Cry before.
Far Cry 1 and 2 are fantastic. Far Cry 3 is really good. Anything after that is just it's Far Cry 3 over again.
I'm just waiting
Dude,
for
I got to
God of
give it
War
up to my dad.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a parent buy you a video game
Yeah, all the time.
and it just like it's
All
always
of us.
always went
Like a Sonata?
sideways? Like they're like something that you didn't ask for, but they
Yeah.
just kind of gave to you.
Yeah,
Don't know.
I don't think so.
I think
Yeah.
when my parents got divorced, my dad got me a game because he knew I like video games, and it was the
Yeah, he
most
did.
hardest fucking game.
Well, what game
It's
was it?
called The Last Remnant.
Oh,
and-
I remember the RPG.
I've talked about this probably ad nauseum at this point,
Yeah.
but like The Last Remnant is a complex JRPG.
Yeah,
That's funny.
And
I love the last
My
one.
dad, without me asking, brought me Legend of Dragoon on PS1.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was my first JRPG experience. He just brought it, and he just.
Well,
let
did
it
you
play.
but you finished it?
Yeah, I played it. Yeah.
Dude, this game was I never played an
Yeah.
RPG,
Dude,
and
this fucking game, yeah.
yes,
Well, Remnant.
yeah. I could not fucking figure this game
That
out,
was
dude.
like-
It was so complex for me at the time. I was only 10, and
Dude.
I was like, I cannot understand this.
That game came out in the Xbox 360 because I have a copy of
Oh,
that
really?
game.
Yeah.
I have a copy of it because I was like, oh, this game looks
It's a
cool.
2-disc game. That's how big it is, too.
Yeah, it's fucking massive for Xbox 360, and I got it, and I had the same experience. I was like, oh, this looks like a cool JRPG.
Dude, the opening scene cinematic is
Opening thing-
awesome.
Yeah, you open into like a massive, like the cinematic's amazing, but you open into like this massive war, like it's like by two kingdoms, and like you're this one dude that's got this big fuck you laser beam.
Yeah.
And like they try to explain to you the combat system in this like tutorial segment. It takes like 2 hours.
Just
I swear to God.
JRPG. Yeah.
It is like the most J of JRPGs that I've ever
Yeah.
You ever play
seen in my
Hack?
life.
I remember getting this.
I'm
randomly.
playing Hack right now.
Which one?
I think it's the first one.
Oh,
think
I
it's
saw
Rebirth.
you playing this, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing
Yeah,
playing
this is one of
that?
those games that I played. Like someone gave it to me, and it was like one of the first. It's a JRPG, right?
Yeah, it's a JRPG.
Yeah, I played this.
It's like an
early
action
days.
RPG. though.
Action RPG.
Yeah.
It's like a.
I always see people play, but I always see that name pop up on people's Steams and stuff. I'm like, oh, what is this game?
It's
Sword
Sword
Art
Valley
Online
Persona.
I've
before Sword Art Online.
never seen.
What'd you say?
It's Sword Art Online before Sword Art Online.
Yeah, pretty
Basically.
much.
Really?
It's like Sword Art Online if it was
decade
Persona.
ahead.
I've never seen gameplay of this
Yeah.
game. I've only ever seen the name pop up.
I have it on PS2.
Yeah.
That was playing it.
It's an old game.
That was
Like,
serious.
I used to have a friend from Puerto Rico that used to be a really big fan of the franchise, and then I saw it on Steam for like $5.
It was a
I like, all right.
PS2 online game. It's one of the few games that had PS2 online.
I think that's how
Yeah,
I
like
mostly,
Fantasy Star kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's mostly how I buy games now. It's just like if it's on sale, I'm like,
You know, I had a. It's so fucking. I had a PS2 online account. God damn. Oh,
What do you do with it?
oh yeah,
like hack or play WWE SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never played
yeah,
that.
like 2007.
6. Yeah.
Oh, it was 2006. My friend, he had a PlayStation. It had an internet connection, and we hooked it up one time. And I'm like,
cords,
holy
right?
crap, you can do PS2 online.
But it
I
wasn't.
think we played like Band Hero or something. Or
Well,
what is it? What is it?
Guitar Hero?
Not Guitar Hero, the other
Rock
one.
Band?
Rock Band. We played Rock Band online.
it's one of those things where it exists,
Yeah.
but we don't do it how we do it now. It's like, oh, It wasn't normal.
No, because it was so hard
it, like,
to set up.
Once every few months.
Yeah, it was very, and it didn't work. Amazing.
It didn't work. It just there. It's like
What did you do with Hack? Did you just walk around with other people?
I
Is
had
that
like
what it was?
online features, like Fantasy Star.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's insane to me.
but I remember the WrestleMania and maybe is it SOCOM? Maybe I did online a lot too.
SOCOM probably, yeah. SOCOM
On
probably has
PSP?
some elements of it, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember playing SOCOM on the PSP.
I'm surprised I didn't bring the franchise back.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
we're-
SOCOM?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I used to go over to my babysitter's house and they had SOCOM. That was my
Babysitters.
first. That was like one of the first times I ever played a shooter.
Yeah, you had a PS2, you had SOCOM.
Medal of Honor was the first shooter I played.
Ugh.
Yeah, the PS2. It was not a great experience.
Remember the remake they did?
Yeah, I remember they tried to make it like Band of Brothers. They were
Remember
trying to make
Homefront? I remember playing
Homefront.
I remember playing the beta of this. on
it.
360.
What a forgettable game!
Yeah, it didn't do well at all.
Didn't they have a Homefront too?
No,
No,
it
it
didn't
was
do-
later, but it didn't.
We
sell
should
well
hold.
enough.
That's how it should be a whole like episode on its own. Is just forgotten games like that.
That'd be fun.
There was
Yeah.
another like game. It was called like I can't even remember what it was called.
For Honor
People still play For Honor.
or Evolve.
Evolve died immediately.
Oh yeah, Evolve died as soon as it
That
came out.
game you were excited for died of.
Back for Blood.
Yeah,
They just didn't do it properly.
Back
They
for
didn't-
Blood.
The Left 4 Dead clone.
yeah.
that
It's
we-
not a clone. It's by Turtle
It's a
Rock.
spiritual successor, whatever.
Yeah, spiritual
yeah, yeah.
successor.
Yeah,
The
but yeah,
Division died pretty quickly, which bummed me out.
Which one?
those games die fast.
The Division. I
The
actually
Division, yeah.
this is insane. I had 30 or 35 hours in a demo.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's how much.
There's a
dude,
nostalgia with Division with me. That winter, it was like in college.
Taylor remembers because, dude, I was so.
Yeah.
This is the first game I've ever been like
hmm
obsessively hyped for.
Yeah.
I was telling people about it like 3 years in advance. I was like, because they showed it at E3.
It's
Like,
like Moses.
I was telling Moses. This was my first conversation with Moses. I was like, dude, look at this game. I was like, I didn't even know. I was sitting next to him, like, dude, look at it.
When we met, you were playing a lot of the Division. You were like really
Had his
hyped for
big
it.
ass TV in his room.
Dude, yeah, and
You
we
be
were
laying
sitting
in
like
bed.
2 feet away.
You either playing that or Ark.
Ark, dude,
I never understood Ark.
Garrett. So
Indeed.
Garrett was my roommate in college, and he still brings it up to this day. He's like
Yeah.
the little dinosaur game you were playing. Dude, that game was Ark is an insane game because there was a currency system
Is it Vin Diesel?
developed by the players to
What the
like
fuck?
because you had to. There was certain like dinosaurs, so you could tame any dinosaur in the
Yeah.
game, but it was hard. Because you had to get better food. So you had to defeat them. And then when they're passed out, then you had to slowly sit there and feed them.
Yeah.
And then once you feed them, it's like a 50 or 60% chance they'll become tame to you and then you
Yeah.
can control them.
Right.
So once you defeated something, then you had to like feed it. Well, if you had to have a large stack of food and then you're on a time limit
Mhm.
onto how if you stop feeding them, they'll get up and leave.
Yeah.
So bigger the dinosaur, the harder it was, and so you needed premium food.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one time where we found what's called a Quetzal. It's a giant pterodactyl. It's the biggest
it's, it's like the big bird with the big
biggest-
dino
right.
feathers.
We found one, and pretty much these things are. I should preference this game is also a open world PVE
Yeah.
game. So there was if you wasn't in a clan, you got killed immediately. I'm not kidding, dude. You would spawn on the beach, people would already be sitting there killing you.
That's crazy.
So it was like high grievance, really bad grievance. So you immediately had to join into a war clan of just other people.
Right.
And someone had to be constantly online watching the fucking place so we didn't get raided.
Damn. That
When
sounds
when a
exhausting.
raid would happen, it
Just-
was the scariest thing ever because there would be an
Minecraft.
actual, it'd be like an actual war happening because
Mm.
you'd be seeing like 3 T-Rexes come up. There's a pterodactyl. There's a bunch of people on the ground with arrows
Yeah.
and guns, and then to slowly be shooting at. Oh my god, dude, this game was insane. But the currency system is insane. Was the most craziest thing to me because this was a transaction that I've never seen a game do.
Yeah.
That this is all generated by the players completely. What happened was we found this fucking rare dinosaur.
Yeah.
We defeated it and we knocked it out. And I had to travel across the map to get to this area where we knocked it out. And then we're in like this weird. Every area is actually owned. It's like the fucking Fire Nation, Water
Yeah.
Nation. It was like that. It's like everyone had their own area.
Yeah.
We're in enemy territory, and we're like, oh fuck, we got to get this thing tamed quickly. And to tame when it's something that big, I shit you not, it's 6 or 7 hours real world time.
There's no way.
We had to sit there and do it.
I would
So,
fucking never do
We
that.
didn't have any. We had food, but we didn't have any of this premium food to make it go faster. Which is, if you don't use premium food's 8 hours.
Yeah,
If you're using regular food and you need a lot more of it, it's like fucking 14 hours.
that's crazy. That
real
makes
world
no
time.
sense.
Real world time.
Warframe used to do that stupid shit with crafting.
Yeah.
Real world time.
It took real world time. Yeah.
It's annoying.
But you had to sit there and actually feed it slowly, and you had to have someone just babysit it. Then you had someone to watch it. Anyway, so my friend, he knocks this thing out. We actually get it. He goes onto like the main world chat and is like, he was like, hey, I need like, let's just say premium meat because I can't remember the name. He was like, I need like 600 premium meat. And this dude was like, yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
Meet me. He's like, message me on because we're on Xbox playing this. He's like, message me on Xbox and then we'll
figure it out.
So he traded. It was a fucking loan. He gave him a loan. So he's like, yeah. So it's 600 meat. I'm going to give you 600 meat. And it was like for whatever money or whatever value he wanted.
Yeah.
And then it was like a 10% knock up. So it was like, you're going to owe me.
So it was like the equivalent plus 10%.
for
Yeah.
traveling.
Yeah, for the loan. He was
Traveling
like,
fee.
all right, so I shit you not, it was the most craziest thing. So he's messaging this dude back and forth. He comes and joins our chat, our online chat.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, yeah, I'm going to, all right, I'm coming over there right now. And then so we're sitting there feeding this thing already. And he comes flying in on a pterodactyl, drops down. And he's like, all right, here it is. You have 3 days to pay me back. And it's going to be like, I think it may have been like 300 premium meat for like, let's just say silver or something.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
cannot remember what the other
So
thing
like
was.
you had to give him like every 3 days it went up in value or some shit like that.
Yeah. Well, no, he said, well, I'm going to give you 3 days to pay me back. It's going to go up by this much. So you're going to owe me this much. And he said, all right, if you don't pay me back, we're going to come raid you and kill you. He wasn't kidding because he was a part of a larger clan, which could have fucking crushed us, wiped us off the map.
That sounds exhausting. That sounds a lot of fun.
Why
That
you do a
sounds
peace
exhausting.
treaty?
It was like, dude, there was peace treaty. I'm not kidding. You had to mitigate other clans' peace treating because then that would make one big clan, which would
Annihilate the other clans.
which would. So we didn't want that. We didn't want people to consolidate with each other. So we'd have to keep. I'm not kidding. This was real. I was like, I was like playing this game. I'm like, what the? This is how the real world fucking works. I'm like, this is actually. There's nations and politics, and I'm like, this is a game about fucking dinosaurs. And then the sequel's got Vin Diesel in it, and I'm like,
Got cars now.
It's fucking wild.
Yesterday I was going through the fucking thousands of TikToks all you guys sending me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Bryan,
Yeah.
stop it.
Stop what?
Send me.
Stop what?
Bryan sends me like 100 TikToks a day.
I did
Bryan
not send you
also sends
100.
you-
I don't send you 100 TikToks a day. Listen,
Maybe 30.
I send you like maybe 15. Maybe 15 TikToks a day.
Oh my God.
Because I love my boys.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
love my
know,
friend.
get
I
it.
love my friend.
But anyways, I was looking at the TikTok Jordan sent me with.
Check your TikTok more often.
I don't get it often.
Yeah, I know. That's why
there's
you get
sometimes
600 a day.
I'll have like 17
Yeah.
TikToks from you, and I'm like, I don't have enough time to like watch all
Yeah,
17.
that's how
I
I
know
am.
that you do that because I will send you TikToks that I know you think are funny, and then you fucking send them back to me.
No, you know what happens
Yeah.
is I'll start watching them, and instead of like just like scrolling out of them, I'll
Yeah.
just kind of like I will make my own feed out of the ones you sent me, so you can just keep scrolling down, and then I'll forget.
You forget that you're in the
that
thread.
I'm
Yeah.
in your thing, and then
It's
I'll
so
say like, Bryan, I
bad.
think
I had
it's
to
funny.
mute TikTok.
Yeah.
For notifications from Bryan and Chia sent you TikTok.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, I was looking at TikTok. Jordan sent me with the Battlefield with Squidward.
Oh yeah.
Made me so sad yesterday.
See,
Oh, yeah.
like I said before, like I always know which TikToks resonate with Tay because they'll
'Cause
put
he
them on
puts
his
it on
Instagram.
Instagram.
I generally miss I noticed from Halo, COD, and Battlefield these massive multiplayer games are
Yeah.
in a decline. They're not fun anymore.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have fun with Halo Infinite every time I play it with like Sage and
they're,
Crockett.
They're not hitting no more. And I was like, damn, I miss playing.
This is because we're just not kids.
It's not that. I think they're not good anymore. They need to do something different.
I mean, if
Well,
you go
Battlefield-
back and play like Bad Company 2, it still doesn't hit.
like
now.
I'm generally like I can't come back to it. Like
Yeah.
Battlefield, 2042?
Yeah.
Such a disappointment, man.
Yeah.
It's just
That
not.
was my game. That's supposed to be me after I leave here. I'm supposed to go home and play that for like 4 hours.
Right.
It's not that game.
Well, I mean, like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare was like the last game where I was like actually having like a really
Yeah.
good time.
That was
playing
Black
it.
Ops for me.
Which one is that? 5, 4?
That was the last one that came out.
How many
Cold
Black
War.
Ops are there now?
was like Black Ops Cold War. It's the last one that came out.
I know the elite Vanguard just did not hit for people.
Vanguard fucking
Vanguard was just
sucked.
kind of like that yearly release.
We're just
shit.
tired of like
It was
World
like
War II
Ghost.
shooting games, I
Like
think.
just generic Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think it's ran its course. You're gonna have to you give it 10 years and people will want it back. Well, people got that they were thirsting for one, and then Battlefield 5 or Battlefield
2042?
24. No, wait, what was it?
45.
Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
Battlefield
yeah.
1 came out, that itched the scratch for everybody.
Really? I thought it didn't do well.
No, it was something.
No,
we
it did
needed at the
amazing.
time because it was
Yeah.
like so much modern shit going on. That's cool back a little bit,
Right.
and it did really well. It had a good story mode, surprising from what I heard.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was
Yeah.
definitely what people wanted, and
Yeah.
that's why it did so well.
Then COD tried to copy that.
And then they did Vanguard, and people were like,
Yeah,
"No,
nah,
we don't want this."
Yeah, I don't know. I need like when you mention Ark, like it reminded me. Like, damn, I miss having a good. The fuck was that?
That was weird. I know that was.
I miss having like a good multiplayer game.
Like a
Yeah, no,
community,
me
like a
too.
community game. I miss doing that.
Me too.
I think one of the last few times that I had like a lot of fun doing community stuff was playing Crash Racing. That dude, when you can get clips out of like a game that you're playing with your friends, you
Yeah.
know it's a good game.
Yeah.
What is it?
Dragon Ball Fighters was the last one that we had.
Ooh, that one too.
That was fun.
See, I think now I only
Yeah.
play games that my friends are playing. Like that's the only time I can get into a game now. Is like if I know there's a community that's gonna help support.
See, no, I play the dog shit out of shit.
But you know what's funny is we got into fighters. Like we got into fighters when it first came out, and then we dropped it, and then we
jumped
got
into it again.
and then years later after it had been coming out,
like around Christmas time or something.
yeah, we all jumped back into it, and it was so much.
I'm
fun.
thinking about jumping back into it again.
Fredix has got his own. I'm
Fredix
like,
got it,
I gotta
so-
wax Fredix now.
Nah, I don't think I go back into it.
you
It's fun.
never really learned it though.
I played earlier
Once you-
before. It's
Like
Marvel vs. Capcom, but simplified.
yeah, that's a good game too. I love going to the arcade and playing that.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. One of the best
I
fighting games of
never
all
played
time.
them.
But
Marvel
fighters,
vs. Capcom.
fighters,
They're
once you
fucking
get
top
can't,
tier,
like
dude.
get over that little threshold of like learning the combos and you start understanding, you're like,
Dude, I used to murk
Oh,
shit with Vegeta.
I am
Damn.
hyped for Street Fighter 6 though.
Street Fighter 6 looks really good.
let's go. Damn, okay, I want to play fighters now. I was thinking about the other day. I was watching those old clips where I do like a massive combat. There's one clip where I was one hit away and I cleared this dude's whole team. I'm
That's
like,
So funny.
holy shit.
I'm glad I got inspired from Marvel vs. Capcom because that was like the only art game I liked. Because I remember in high school, me and my friend chipped in for Blades Blue and did not like that game. It was too sluggish and shit.
That's how I feel
Yeah.
about like Tekken.
I
Yeah,
wanna
I'm
play-
not
It's
a Tekken
super
fan either.
slow. I'm
Tekken
like,
sucks
I like
in
fast combat.
Yeah, I like a little bit of Tekken. I want to play Guilty Gear.
I played that too.
The new Guilty Gear looks
Yeah.
really fun.
I don't know which one I played, but I played one years ago.
Yeah, it was probably Guilty Gear Strife or some shit like
I
that.
can't, is it 6?
Or like Guilty Gear X23 or
something
shit
like that.
that.
Some shit like that, yeah.
How much is it? It's on sale?
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear?
Yeah.
The new one's like 60, I think.
I might buy that new Cyber Sleuth. That's new Cyber Sleuth, but the one you have, Hacker's Memory, I still haven't played that yet.
I have it for the Switch.
I thought you played. I always think you played Hackers.
I only
Memory.
played Cyber Sleuth, the first one. Hacker's Memory is basically like an expansion.
It's the same story, but like in another perspective or
Perspective.
something like
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
Right,
and
yeah.
a few more in Digimon. They're the
That's pretty
same.
fun.
Dude, I put
Put an absurd amount
I
of
played
hours.
the dog piss out of that game, dude. I played. Well, you remember my team, dude.
Yeah, dude got almost the Roaring Knights.
I
I
had-
know at Cyber Sleuth, I fucking gave up on it. It was this Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. That bitch was hard to fight against. You know,
Really?
the white Imperial Dramon?
Yeah.
I can't do this. I fucking gave up.
Did
Wait.
you ever beat that game?
Yeah, I beat it. Yeah, the game's easy.
But it's on Hackers Memories, the one.
I never played Hacker's Memory. I remember
Oh.
it came out. I just never.
Because
got
he
to it.
played the original
Yeah.
Cyber Sleuth
I never
before
had-
it got packaged
You
together.
didn't play Cyber Sleuth.
No, I did play Cyber Sleuth. I never played Hackers Memory.
I thought you did the opposite way.
No.
Also, you never played Hacker's Memory, but you just had the Digimon in it.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, when you the game actually gives you like a little starter thing, but like
Okay.
the thing how they do
Did you beat Cyber Sleuth?
yeah, I beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed God.
The little squiddy
I
god.
love I love that's how like the RPGs always
Yeah.
aim with killing God.
You wake up in from a coma.
That's literally Persona.
Yeah.
Every Persona is just like teenagers hanging out, and then suddenly you have to fight God.
Fucking dude, why are RPGs like that? I love RPGs, but they're so
this man.
long.
Look at this man. Back in 2016, he was like, "I don't play RPGs."
Yeah, you know what you call that? Call that growth.
Character
Call it
development.
character development. Yeah.
Grew up.
I grew up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
I love playing video games. I love trying new stuff now.
I
Like
don't know. It's getting too expensive. I tried it. Animal Crossing was. I don't hate the game. I jokingly hate the game, but it wasn't my thing.
Yeah. That's fine.
sometimes, yeah. I mean, but that's like the thing. That's the nice thing about doing sales is because then you can kind of just
Tell Nintendo that.
That's why PC gaming has been really good for me because I just buy something for like $5 and
then
if I don't like it, I don't like it.
How
I
is
don't feel
this?
guilty about
I
it.
do it every once in a blue moon. Buy the shitty games for trophies.
Yeah.
I pay like $6.
I hate when you do that. I hate those games are just not.
Yeah, they're for
but no one
trophies.
really cares about trophies.
You'd be so fucking
Dude,
surprised.
if this
literally
ain't, this is
community.
definitely not
There's a
no.
sleeper community of it now.
Not sleeper. It's huge.
It's not as big as it was.
Dude,
before.
No,
Xbox
you're being
achievements.
insane.
Yeah.
That was all. That
No, so that's
no,
the thing.
achievements was like where it was at.
That's the thing, though. There's a discussion about this.
Yeah.
Achievements don't hit like trophies. I don't know what that is, but trophies. I guess you see the trophy you got,
Yeah.
but the trophy culture is so much better than achievement culture. You
I
can just
never got into any of them.
dude, get into it. It's like
Absolutely
interesting.
not.
People
I
I
like
was
I just
I was
played
in
the
the,
game.
the achievements, and
Yeah.
achievements was like a big deal back
Achievement
in the
hunting was a big deal.
Like, it
so
still
trophy
is.
hunting, yeah.
It's
But
a
it's-
huge, massive thing. It's
It's
like
not as I don't see it as often as I used to.
I don't care, but
Really?
like
Yeah.
see like when Xbox 360 used to have someone score under
Yeah.
their gamer tag.
Yeah.
that's the thing.
That's when it mattered because now you were
Nah.
like you want like I need to, and you could immediately when you clicked on someone else's profile because
Mhm. See
it's
their
really easy to do
achievements.
on the 360. You could immediately compare games, compare your
you can do that now.
achievements to their achievements.
Uh,
It wasn't as streamlined on PS4 as it was on 360, but. Dude, that's when I was like really into it because I'm like because I was really doing it for Halo,
That's so funny to me. I
Gears.
never got into it.
That's the thing, though. When people talk about treatment or trophy hunting, it's never about achievements. It's like I got that platinum fucking trophy. That 10G shit don't
Yeah.
hit as the gold trophy. It doesn't. And I don't know why it is, but it always like people talk about this shit. It's always the trophies.
But now,
like, I show
when
my
I get a
plats.
game, I could care fucking less. The
It depends,
achievements.
though. Like I'm not gonna fucking platinum God of War. I platinum Spider-Man. And
All I wanted to do
Spider-Man's
in
a
God
fun
of
game to
War was
platinum.
just go back and get the armor for the killing the Valkyries,
Nah,
and
fuck
them
that shit.
The
Valkyries,
Valkyries were really hard fights.
fuck that
dude,
trophy.
fuck that. I beat the game almost twice and still wasn't strong enough to beat some of them Valkyries.
Like I platinum, probably my fastest platinum for like a high price game of Sonic Origins. I platinum that bitch in like less than 12 hours.
Sonic Origins, yeah.
Yeah, like it's fucking easy.
Yeah. I never got into the
I
achievement
want to
hunting
platinum
as a platinum.
Stray, but I never got to it yet.
Stray was so much fun. Stray was so good.
You have that game?
Yeah, I have it. I just like me and Adriana play it, but I'm
You
just
should-
kind of
It's only like 6 hours.
yeah. I just
Probably.
don't have. I just rather play like Valhalla.
Probably my game of the year so far.
That is my favorite game of the year.
It's
in
just
my
not.
opinion.
It's a cute game, but there's just not a lot going on. It's not much. It's just like puzzle solving and running around. People praise
You're
it.
a weird gamer. You're a weird. I don't understand your fucking game.
I like-
taste.
Jordan's
I
the
don't-
Mountain Dew Xbox gamer.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Don't say
Dorito
that.
guy.
You're-
I play Persona.
You were clear to that kid. I can tell.
What's that?
The Mountain Dew Doritos.
100% was.
Yeah.
When I had 360, 100%.
I don't. You play Tales of Arise for 80 hours, but won't play Stray for
How do
6.
you have that game?
Blows my mind.
It depends.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
We're trying to play games. It's hilarious. Like, why the fuck you're playing that?
Yeah.
That's really good. I don't know what to
he
tell
brought like fucking Fire Emblem. Like, come on.
you. Fire Emblem's really good.
Fire Emblem is also really good. I
Oh,
will
the
give
only
you that.
man in existence that played that fucking game.
Yeah, Tales of Arise had like 10 players and you were like 3.
He was trying to gas it up
Dude,
too.
it's like, dude, I know like 5 fat people, and you're 3 of them.
Trying to gas it up. Like, hey, take buy this. No, I won't buy
Dude,
that.
don't sleep on Tales of Arise.
That
Please
is-
go
that
play
is-
Tales of Arise.
That is the thing that you do. It's just like you like something and then you want everybody around you to start playing it.
I'm telling Audrey about this, about his fucking longboard, electronic
Yeah.
one. I'm here like gassing it up. Like, take it one. Like,
No.
let me drop it yet.
Dude, that thing is.
Collecting
I need to get
dust.
health insurance. That thing is dangerous. I was going 35 miles an hour, and this is me, dude, going 35 miles, and you're just standing straight up,
Yeah.
and that's
When's the
it.
last time you rode it? Be honest.
Last summer.
How much you pay for it?
$600.
A
I
big-
remember this price tag. It was
a big-
$600.
A big fat kiss is what I paid for it.
Yeah.
I remember when he
Big
got his
fat-
new camera and Adrian, he didn't tell Adrian, and it was like, don't tell Adrian.
Yeah, my camera.
That we finally used.
Dude, that was a big purchase for me. I was like, holy shit.
Remember when
that's
you
lot
were
of
a
money.
FNAF streamer for 1 week?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I love you keep bringing this up.
It's so funny to me. Because it literally lasted 7 days.
Hello, my name is Captain Crockett. He like Markiplier.
Dude, I was like,
game,
I was so into it because I was getting like a lot of views off of it, and then I was even considering like I should do like dress up while I'm doing this. So I was like, I was looking at cop uniforms, and I'm like, I'm the security guard.
That would have been cute. That would have been cute.
I did do that for like a dragon. I dressed up like a yakuza.
That was
to
the
sit down.
The white dress shirt you had.
Yeah, and then I
With
put
the
like
bandages.
the bandages. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I miss streaming. I don't.
Stop working 60 hours a week.
No,
Work 40.
no, I can't do that either.
Dude, I work
actually.
40 too again.
Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I work 40. It's not fun.
Yeah, I work 40 too. It's
Well, that's this thing, man. It's like you gotta. This podcast ain't pay the bills.
yeah, fucking pay us.
You know, probably the wrong time to say it, but like, I guess like big content creators, how much hours they put into their content. Could you do this for 40 hours?
Yeah.
What we're doing here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think we could. I don't know if we would do
Well,
a
not 40
podcast for
hours.
40 hours, but
I mean, not a podcast, but
like,
content creation.
but
overall,
content
40
creating,
hours.
yeah, we could do.
Yeah.
I could easily do
I
this
think-
for 40 hours.
Yeah.
I
think-
haven't not edited a video in like 3 weeks.
I think the issue is like not doing the content. I think it's just coming up with content. It gets like draining, trying to reinvent yourself and ideas.
See, I don't run into that problem.
No, I think content creators do, because that's when I was streaming. I was like, "What's next? Like, what do I do next? Like,
Yeah.
what's gonna work? What's not gonna work?"
They plan ahead and all that shit. So
Yeah,
I just go.
What we're doing, but they do it too.
but those streamers they get burnt out really quick too. Like they do it for they can only do it for like 3 or 4 years and then you're done.
I was describing.
It depends on how the approach it very unhealthily.
We brought up Twitch at work, and I mentioned that what's that burger guy? Burger
Mr.
Planet.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's a
What are we
nothing.
talking
But I mentioned him. He's a Twitch. He Twitch streams his life.
Yeah.
He's one of those live.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Go ahead and
my-
explain that to
No.
people.
but my coworker didn't understand what Twitch was. I was like, yeah, I used to do this too, but not the weird way what he's doing. I used to like stream games.
Yeah.
And I told him like, it's really popular. People make money off it and shit. But I learned it's not for me.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's like I can't. You need to put your time.
I got jealous because you would always get a lot of views.
Really? I didn't get
after
nothing.
doing nothing.
Me and my girlfriend are playing Resident Evil 8 right now on stream. It's been pretty great.
Did the newest one?
Mhm.
Where you guys at in it? That's
we've
a
just been,
great couples game.
Yeah, is it
to
a thing?
play.
Couple Twitch streams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girlfriend Reviews is probably one of the biggest streamers that does that. We're gonna play the Mortuary Assistant next.
But go back. Me getting views? What the fuck are you talking
You,
about?
got
you tell
views.
you got a lot.
You got views by just doing like
You had like 6 or 7 concurrent
on your
viewers all the time.
On
like,
what? What I'm
on
playing.
Twitch. I don't know. I don't.
it didn't
remember.
matter. Like you just boot up, he would see you're online. They would like you're popular. You know that, right?
No.
You're a popular person.
Where at?
People like
Hey,
you.
people
Tay.
like you.
I don't know.
No, people like you. You just ignore the people that like you to do whatever.
Who
it
is the
is
people that
you're
like
gonna do.
me?
Just like your friends, man. Like we like you. We've been trying to play with you for like 3 years.
I like.
It's like, no, I'm good. It's just like we want to hang out with you. We like you. We want to be friends. And it's like,
What
no,
are you
I'm not
guys
gonna play
playing?
Halo. We fucking play Halo. We
I don't
fucking
wanna
play
play Halo.
Yu-Gi-Oh. We fucking
See,
play.
that's yeah.
No,
I don't
fuck
know.
that. No, get into the Digimon card game.
That- fine.
I don't want to
fine.
hear it. Do not want to hear it. But get
I
into
fucking-
it. Just admittedly, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look. I apologize.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Get into the fucking game.
Just like I don't
Did
know.
you find any singles?
Jump on the Discord every once
You
in
did?
a
You
while.
found out at the con?
I got 2 Tamer cards. I need some.
There,
Tamers.
I was looking through them. I'm like, I don't know what's good here.
You could tell someone brought some shit prior. I got the scraps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was kind of cleared out on Saturday, so I was like, oh
But I
wow.
was looking for blue.
All right, we gotta start wrapping up.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say? Fucking hang out with us, Tay. Go in the Discord. Come say hi.
What's in the Discord? No one's in there no more.
Yeah, we're
Dude, I
we're
was-
talking all the
I
time.
was
What?
damn the I'm in a I don't know that I said this on air, but I'm in a Chainsaw Man group cosplay Discord, and I was on there like all night last night.
Just chatting. Your Adriana's like, who you texting? He's
We're
probably
playing
cheating on me. No, I'm gonna.
We're playing shit out like they playing stuff way ahead.
Yeah.
I was always kind of curious about this, like going to cons and like you would always see like a bunch of people like in different characters, but all from the same anime or something. And you're
Yeah.
like, how the fuck do they coordinate that? And now I know how.
I was
There you
saying, if we can
It takes
find
months of planning.
if we can find a topic, I'm actually down with doing panels.
Panels are fun.
I was
yeah,
comfortable
panels
doing
are-
a panel.
Panels are really good.
I like the more when people like engage with us too. That makes it more
Yeah.
easier.
People
Yeah.
responded better to that because they were like, yeah, people, because like there was one person they were telling us that like
They liked
like-
how the fact that we talked to them.
Panels
Right,
are
the-
robots. Just listen to us. and
people
that's
who
it.
do panels like they act like they know everything or something, and then
Yeah.
they don't let the audience kind of engage with that. I'm like, no, like
I feel like when we keep doing panels, I want to keep that energy. I don't want to get into like a big fucking super room.
Got you.
Like I want the big panel. Like if we get the big panel, sure, but I want to do at least one like small panel.
Make it more
somewhere.
we're not talking to them, but we're just having a conversation.
Yeah, we're just chatting.
I
it up with
do
them.
I do want to do one main room,
Yeah.
one just so I can see a sea of people and just scream.
I went in there, me and my sister, and walked right out. It was
It's exhausting.
no, it just what the fuck they were doing in here.
What way?
What'd you see?
They were doing some live show of
Was it wrestling?
no, it was like some guy talking to a JoJo character.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the
I think that was the live wrestling.
And it was
I wanted to go to that.
it was like some Taco Bell guy.
Yeah, oh, I think we gotta get. We might have
about
to.
Yeah, I'm
all right,
sorry.
guys, thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming down to the podcast. We do appreciate it. If you guys want to watch this or talk to us or whatever, join the Discord. If you guys like this video, give us a like. If you didn't like this video, give us a dislike.
Because it helps us out a lot.
If you help us out a lot.
Engagement is engagement.
But yeah, if you guys came to the live panel, thank you so much. We do appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can do more in the future for you guys. I mean, we might, maybe in the future, we'll
make it happen.
We're working on something right now. I don't know.
Fuck you
But
just said.
yeah, I think I'm dead tired. I woke up 30 minutes before the podcast started, so
He didn't shower. Stinks.
anyway, thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
Yeah,
Shut
so-
the fuck. Do not bring that back.
Stinky.
I said join us orangutan TikTok the other day. You know what I'm talking about?